We now have scientists admitting that this massive anomaly in Antarctica is there and that it is indeed a gravity hole sitting under the ice, of which they know a lot about and they're telling the world nothing about. Now, these gravity holes we've discussed in the past, but they've largely said that we don't know if that's it or not. It's just kind of speculation. Well, now they're admitting it's there. And if you don't know, there are some 72 different areas in Antarctica that you're not allowed to go to. Pretty much the whole island, because these bases are scattered all about it. But right in the dead center, we have an area that shows there's an anomaly of gravity. Now, you see this in the Indian Ocean as well. And in the Indian Ocean, it's said to be the biggest gravity hole, like largest, not the strongest, but the largest. Now, that ties back to ancient warfare. India, when you look at their ancient texts talking about flying craft in nuclear warfare, and even cities that were on the coastline, like Dwarka, that have been hit and sunk and that are still sitting there. All that ties in to something happening in that region that calls that gravity hole. Then we go down here to Antarctica, all the mystery, Admiral Byrd, the Nazis and Hitler going down here and saying that they put a base here that no one could ever touch. That you basically had to go under the ice cap and come up into it in a submarine to get to it. What's causing this massive gravity hole under the ice? Some speculate it goes into the inner earth. And because it falls into the inner earth in this area, there's going to be a fluctuation of the gravity effect. Now, they've come out here recently and they've admitted that this planet is hollow in nature. They've even said on the mainstream media that other life is here, living under the ground and living on the ocean floor. But most people live under a rock and they're missing a bunch of the stuff. Like your Tucker Carlson and your mainstream media shills out there have come out and said as much to the millions of people out there that we can't reach. So they're dropping the breadcrumbs that something's going on out there. And I believe that this whole gravity hole thing is probably technological. It seems there's something ancient, technological tied to this area. That's why they keep it a secret. And the young man that tried to take a flight down here recently, he got in a lot of trouble for landing in Antarctica without a permit. They don't want you seeing anything going down there, and we all know it's shrouded in mystery. But I just want it to be known that there's an admission out here of this thing being there, that something's happening. And the one down here in Antarctica, the strongest on the planet. So what's doing it? Well, that may remain a question forever, but the fact that they're admitting some of these things is a plus, and it leans toward there's something big going on down there. Not to mention huge structures like this pyramid shaped structure right here that is said to be potentially man made, where you can't get to none of it. You never ever will be able to because they won't let you. Anyhow, that is some of the latest here with the gravity well in Antarctica. Join me for the live streams going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Diving down rabbit holes like this and a whole lot more. Hope to see you there. Much love.